Hello everybody, Alex here. Welcome to another edition of Momentum Charting. Today we are going to be diving into the chart of GLD, gold. Thank you for being here. Before we get started, just really quickly, if you do me a favor, go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Make sure YouTube knows to update you each and every time I upload an updated video on GLDE, as well as all your other favorite stocks. After you do that, hit the like button. Doing that, all those three things in combination will make sure to let YouTube know you like the content and you want to see more of it like it from me. So thank you very much for that. Let's dive in here to the stock of GLD, which is obviously a proxy for gold. And we are here in TradingView as always on the daily time frame, and I've got a couple of important trend lines here in place on GLD, both of them on the downward sloping resistance originate at the high of 7th of August 2020. Downward sloping trend line here, number one meeting at 5th of January 2021, and the second one at the high here of June 1st 2021. Both of those seem to be pretty important, but we can see we tried to break the first downsloping trend line here around May 19th of this year and failed and came all the way back down to this third most important trend line, which is the upward sloping trend line that's been in place on the daily time frame since May 2019. One touch there. March 17th 2020, two, we got 3, 4, 5 touch points on this rather significant uptrend line. So overall, the trend in gold right now, very, very positive, and this long consolidation period of here since August 2020, if and when we do break out of this, which I am seeing a very strong possibility of here in the next, let's see, when does this meet up here? Since October, so next couple months, I am definitely expecting this upward sloping trend line / momentum line to hold, and we get a breakout of prices somewhere in this area. If not right now, looks like we might be headed up now for a potential break. We'll zoom into the shorter time frames and have a look at that. If that fails, I'm expecting once again a hold of this upward sloping trend line and a breakout maybe later in September or October. So everything on gold right now appears to be very, very positive. You know, nothing really bad here at all to say about the chart of GLD. Just had a really nice run from the bottom here in 2019 and been working up steadily since then. Overall, just very, very nice, very healthy looking chart on the daily time frame. And this nice long consolidation period here gives prices a chance to consolidate and potentially a chance to gain momentum for another nice leg to the upside in the not too distant future. On the 1 hour chart, let's look at this quickly. You can see here, so we broke down here again in early June, came all the way back down and hit this first this long-term trend line since May 2019 here in June 29th. And it appears to me right now we are working on a nice 1 hour trend line back to the upside. I do like what I'm seeing here. We've already broken that first downsloping trend line, headed back up to the shortest. I'm going to go ahead and erase this one. I don't think there's much significance there, but there is a lot of significance here in this point. So any point of failure before we were to break out of this overhead resistance around 176 would probably lead prices eventually back to this long-term trend line here around 167 or so in next month or so of trading, sometime in August, September. But I really would love to see this 1 hour trend line hold and for us to make a break of this overhead resistance. That's what I would like to happen sometime. Let's see, that matches up in August, so sometime here within the next maybe 2-3 weeks of trading. This is what I would really love to see, just for us to start working up slowly here, hold this 1 hour trend line, and eventually break to the upside. I think if that were to happen, it could lead to the next nice rally in gold. Yeah, definitely target number one to me on a longer term time frame, if that were to happen, would be these highs of August 2020 at around 193. So there is some, gold isn't the fastest moving equity. It takes some time here, but a slow chug to the upside and matching this price action here at 194 would be fantastic to me. If we were to do that sometime, within the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months of trading, would be fantastic setup on gold. Potentially, breaking obviously highs here around 194. We'd have to go back and analyze at that point and look for some targets, and that is definitely in the cards. So just have to stay tuned for that. But baby steps, right? First, we need to break this downward sloping resistance line, and that is going to be our first key point to watch. On the 4 hour momentum, I do like what I'm seeing here. Again, we broke this downward sloping overhead resistance from August, had this nice touch point in January, and have since broken out. Let me zoom out here. You can see we broke out here right around, let's see, April 14th approximately, and had this nice run up since then. And then since then, prices have condensed, and we've had this nice downward consolidation. But this to me appears to be very, very healthy. You can see this positive divergent bottom that's been in place since right around July 2nd. So this to me looks like a very positive development in GLD, looking for some sort of move to the upside, continued higher highs, higher lows over the next few months of trading. Zooming in here onto the 15-minute, we are even getting this really nice 15-minute trend line, again operating above the zero line. This is what I always love to see, and where you have always the biggest projections of price and momentum pushing back to the upside. You can see we had this little on the 15-minute zone of consolidation, this channel from July 6th, so a couple weeks, just broke out yesterday. This is when I really started to take notice. Entered a small position in GLD, so we'll have to see how that develops, but just broke up nicely to the upside. But this is very, very encouraging action. Everything here adds up to a potential breakout of this downward sloping resistance on the 1 day, 1 hour. So we'll just have to keep watching GLD, but I do really like what I'm seeing here on the not only the 4 hour momentum chart, right? Possible series of higher highs, higher lows in the works here, but also really on this 15-minute. Just chopping around in these zones up in here is going to lead us to higher prices in GLD over the next couple of months. Looking for this 15-minute trend line to hold here over the price of zero. Again, just broke out today. So everything looks really, really nice for GLD right now. Guys, go ahead and please, in order to make sure you do not miss the next update of GLD, where we are going to dive in and make sure we're able to clear these lines of overhead resistance and all that. Make sure that momentum lines and everything continue to look good for forward looking for GLD. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, get all my weekly updates on GLD as well as all your other favorite stocks. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video coming out later today, and definitely a couple tomorrow during the market action as well. Again, thank you so much for subscribing, and see you all again very soon. Bye for now.